Well, today we are in Bonaire. Yeah, I'm traveling, going to several countries, and I wanted to show you how you can contribute to your sustainability and still live a chic life. Now, we are on our way into port, and I'm going to visit a few stores and talk to you about how you can make really great decisions and come home with some really cool stuff. Because we do like to go shopping, and yes, you can still be sustainable. I'm going to show you how and take you on a little tour of downtown Bonaire and show you exactly what I ended up purchasing. Welcome to Chic Sustainability with Landria Anca. Okay, so let's talk about travel and traveling sustainably. You know, when you go to these islands, we don't want to be the nasty tourist who pollutes. We're coming in on a cruise ship, that's bad enough. But, you know, when you're at beautiful places like this, shop sustainably. It reinforces them to not sell your stuff. Now, we just went to Aruba. And seriously, I don't think there was anything that wasn't bought from China and just sold to a bunch of Americans who are going to buy that stuff. But look at this. This is like amazing. Wow. Artistry that's local. Isn't this beautiful? This is a piece of wood and it is sustainable. They are not allowed to just cut anything down here. They are actually rebuilding coral reefs here. And I want to support them, so I'm going to do more shopping here. So come join me. Tell me a little bit, you know, why is it blue sea salt?
Blue, the name blue comes from, firstly, Bonaire is a blue country.
Okay.
And secondly, the way we produce the salt and the way we clean it, we just use the sun and the sea and the wind here, and the wind, and some laser treatment. We don't use any chemicals to clean it. So the salt retains most of its minerals. It's really high in minerals.
So eliminates bacteria or anything. It's super
salt
healthy.
Itself, yes.
Yeah, thank you. I love it. We're going to take a look at some of these different. So see, we go to these islands, and when you have a small island, you have to pay attention to everything you make. And Bonaire is one of the cleanest, most sustainable islands. And I am going to get a refillable grinder. Little flamingos are very popular here. And again, if you get a grinder like this, make sure it's refillable. And look at this. We have different kinds. Beautiful. And then a pot with sea salt. Ooh, that looks nice. I think I need that. I'm keeping mine in glass containers, but remember, all your containers count. Make sure they're sustainable. You don't, if they're not, they have chemicals in them. And this is same thing with your body. Look at how beautiful this is. So this is in Bonaire. And this is the salt shop. Let's keep shopping. So sometimes you can't know. Now, this is a really cool shop. And it's a little bit my style, not completely, but gauzy kind of cool materials. And it was really unclear where the clothes were from. I said, is there anything in here from China? They said no, but that doesn't mean everything is okay. If in doubt, I asked the owners or the manager sitting there, and I said, where are they made? France and Spain. Now, are the materials natural? Are they sustainable? You think I'm being a little bit crazy here? No, I'm not. I'm changing the world by my choices. You're a consumer and you wield great power. You need to ask. They are aware, wow, maybe we should get more stuff in here. People are asking, and the more of you that ask, the more that we encourage the purchase and the stocking of things that don't harm the planet. So don't underestimate the power you wield. And guess what happens? You have a closet full of amazing energy. Yeah, it all counts. It's all connected, right? So let's keep shopping. Bonaire is a little more upscale than most islands, but the truth is, everyone's going for the cheap t-shirts. They know Americans. We have to stop that. I don't want to be the ugly American that just buys, 5 t-shirts for $10. Let's be smart. All right, let's go shopping. Well, not quite. The end of my shopping. Should I go in there? Nah, I don't think so. I think I'll get back to the ship. And yes, I did buy something, but it is local. And you could say, oh, but it's expensive to do that. Expensive to buy organic, sustainable. No, it's not. You know what happens when you buy cheap stuff? You buy twice as much because it falls apart and you ruin the planet. And then your garbage that fell apart is going into a dump. Not to mention how it was made. Sorry, not letting you off the hook. Too many great options. And the things I bought today, including this bracelet, which I will show you. These bracelets were locally made and they weren't expensive, and I supported local. Gotta start doing it. That's the message. And guess what? You're a change maker. You're making a difference. So let's see what else is here, and then I'm going to get back on the ship. Okay, I guess this answers my question. They're very well aware of how we feel about this. Very cool. I love it. Handmade jewelry. Bonaire. Very cool. Handmade. Handmade. And then even their sunscreen over here is saving coral reefs. That's what you want. Well, when you're on an island, you have to be very aware of these things. Gourmet, locally made. Yeah, I'm loving Bonaire. Back in the room, some of it I didn't film because I always ask permission, and some of these shop owners don't want to be filmed for whatever reason. Conspiracy, no. Sometimes, especially if they're handmade items, they don't want it out on the internet for people to copy. So always ask, even if you're just taking a picture. So here's my catch for the day. This is beautifully handmade. Now it is from cow bone, cow horns. However, obviously that's from cows that they didn't kill for this, but did reuse or used that horn or whatever it is they get from cows, just like hides. You never want to purchase something that was killed just for what you're buying. Of course, I have my sea salt grinder, which I'm going to continue to refill. I really need that. And I have the refill with the blue, sustainable, purely made. You got to remember, these products are so clean for your body. They don't have any chemicals. And as you saw, she explained how it was made. I also got a Bali bamboo charcoal soap. This is all sustainable, locally made. And then I got, I got my salts. As you probably surmised, I love my salts. And these are healthy. You know, if you have salt, if you don't have these types of salts or the pink Himalayan, you're missing out on iodine, and you're supposed to take iodine. All right, Dr. Eric Berg, who's one of my favorite YouTube creators. Go to his channel and he will point blank say, you need this salt or at least iodine in droppers every day. And he makes a point of this, especially if you're in places like I live. It's 90 degrees out here in Bonaire, thank goodness for that breeze. But when you live in Florida, and if you work out and live in Florida, you're losing a lot of fluids, you know, through sweat. And you want to replenish that. And I'm a big salt freak. It's a joke with my friends, like, yeah, she salts everything, but I don't use the regular table salt when I do that, okay? Sometimes I can't avoid it, especially on a cruise. But now I've got my own salt shaker, so I'm going to be bringing that. Yeah, I know it's a little weird, but it counts. Everything counts. I brought my stevia, and I'm asking for almond milk. Now I know if I don't have the only 3-ingredient almond milk, and that is salt, water, and almonds. They do put other stuff in there, guar gum or whatever, that's actually not that good for you. So if you are having, eliminate the dairy and you're going to have the almond milk, make sure it's the 3 ingredients, nothing else in it. Sea salt, water, and almond milk. Yeah, that's the best. That's what I drink. Every time you eliminate some garbage or chemicals or preservatives, you're cleaning up that liver. You're going to lose weight. You're going to sleep better. You're going to feel better. So I'm going to take you on another trip because we're coming up to, I think it's Cartagena. Yeah, we've got Cayman Islands, Cozumel, Cartagena, and Panama. I'm going to take you on to all these places and show you how I'm trying to be really good about everything, including water. I don't drink in water bottles from water bottles. I actually fill up my metal container here, if you can see that, my metal container here. I brought it with me, and what do? I go into the cafeteria and I fill it up. I drink out of this. I don't drink out of anything plastic. Yes, especially in hot countries, you know, those temperatures go up, and guess what? All that stuff leaches in. I hope you enjoyed our little trip to Bonaire. Get ready. See where we go next. Thanks for joining Chic Sustainability. Landria Anka signing off.